Final over incoming. Ramachani taken. It's another twist. It's another
Wow. Wow. What a moment. He just pulled his length back on that occasion, but brilliant take from George Munsey. Full stretch, diving, safe pair of hands. What more can we get from this game? Ramachani is almost inconsolable as he goes off.
Rijan Dako is going to have to play his role now with the bat in hand. He's going to have to find a way to get KC on strike, and I'd be pretty short Mullen at cover. This is the critical moment. Can Dakal manufacture a single? Down the leg side, it's going to be a wide, surely. Might just need a 4 now to tie the scores, KC, if Dakal can get that single. Not sure what was looking for, maybe the leg stump Yorker. Here comes Watt again, 5 deliveries left, 6 to win. Not going to find a single, great squeezing from Davidson, and a good loud call from Karan KC, no run there.
Oh boy. So, that wide, still 4 legal deliveries left.
Edged away, an edge for the single. Why is the man at short third so deep? It's going to give Karan KC a chance to win it. A 4 will tie it, a 6 will be a walk-off maximum. It's 5 to win. I think there's only going to be one answer here. 4s or 6s for KC.
Broad shoulders. Mark Watt has got broad shoulders too. What has he got?
3 men in the deep on the leg side, 6 to win. Pump down the ground, it's the longest part of the ground! One bounce, falls inside the ropes, and the Nepal fans are on the pitch. They thought it was gone all the way. End result will be 2. It's going to be 3 to win. Any boundary will do now for Nepal. Just 2 deliveries left.
Oh boy. Oh, if the rest of these 2 weeks are going to be like this, I'm not going to be able to cope. My God.
Feel that heart rate at home, or if you're Mel Farrell, mine's pulsing up around 160. I'm not even moving. 2 balls left. It's 3 to win. Any boundary will do. It's worked into the leg side. He's going to get 1. Can he get 2? Could be a run-out opportunity. KC turns. Sharif misfields. The scores are tied. At a minimum, we're off to the super over. Nepal are at it again. And it's just 1 to win.
Well, I don't know how the players out there are feeling at the moment, what the pressure's doing to them. Little misfield as well on that last ball.
It's a classic Nepal game, isn't it? Exactly what you'd expect. The Stuart Law era. I hope he's had his final ball of the second innings, and Nepal, at a minimum, have a super over in their hands.
Well, they do, and it looked like it was out of their hands for so long. They just kept finding a way, both when they were bowling and now when they were batting, to worm their way back into this game. The self-belief is there, the talent's certainly there, and it's being finished off by a truly magnificent innings from Karan KC. He's got one more job to do. He's got 1 ball left. He can get them home now.
Fielders swarming everywhere in the circle. 5, or in fact 6, are cutting off the single. Just 3 remain in the deep ball on the catch. Here we go. Will it be the super over? Or can Nepal win it? It's dropped by the keeper. Given. We're off to the super over. It's given us a wide. In fact, Nepal win. Nepal win. Nepal win. They've somehow taken a win in the most remarkable of circumstances. The umpire took an eternity, and the crowd swarmed the field. They won't be bowled all out. Maybe they will, I don't even know. But one thing is for certain, it's Karan KC, the hero. He'll finish unbeaten on 65. Dramatic, extraordinary scenes as 400, 500, 600 Nepal fans swarm the ground. Scotland have lost the most extraordinary game of cricket you might ever witness. And Karan KC is being held aloft by by hundreds, and I'm not sure he's going to even get off the ground.
Wow, what a finish. It was all confusion. It was, I don't even think I even know what happened, but it was one way, then it was the other, then the wide was given. My goodness gracious me.
He's going to make it off. He's given a hero's ovation. Nepal have won the game for the ages. There'll be only one player of the match. That man is clapping him off with cymbals. The most incredible game of cricket you will ever witness at any level, and somehow I'm still not quite sure how. I think they've won it by just one wicket. I'm not sure the last wicket counts. I don't know what's just happened, but Nepal, they're winners. 2 critical points on the Cricket World Cup League 2 table. Well, mass confusion reigns. I wonder if Nepal or any side ever won a game by no wickets before. We're going to call it as a 1-wicket victory for the moment. I think the wide supersedes the run out that then follows it. More acute followers of the laws than I will hopefully educate me. But look at these scenes, glorious scenes, emotional scenes. Nepal, they're at it again.
I mean, only Nepal could win a game in such fashion on the very last ball. Well, we'll have a look at that last ball and see if we can...
Well, mass confusion is reigning right now, because I certainly, in all the cricket I've ever watched, let's get another look. He's come across, and has it flicked the pad, I wonder? What an incredible call from the umpire, Milne. He took an eternity to give it. And Scotland were celebrating the super over. Had just roll this replay through. Keep rolling it if we can. Vijay Darkal says no. Look at your own umpire. He's indicating a wide. I think Scotland are going to end up winning by 1 wicket, because you can't win by no wickets. Mass confusion around the ground here. And look at the pitch invasion that followed. Emotional, incredible scenes. Stuff you could not write. The Stuart Law era begins with a victory in the most highly dramatic of circumstances you could ever imagine. Scotland are going to question and wonder as to just how they've lost that game, but all of a sudden that gap is starting to be bridged, and they've still got 7 games in hand over the vast majority of their opponents. Don't rule out another comeback for the ages in this second edition of ICC Men's Cricket World Cup League 2. This is the match summary. It's going to wrap it all up. Our coverage. Nepal have taken a 1-wicket victory somehow. I'm still not quite sure how.
A lot of credit to Nepal. We give them a
1-wicket victory. We'll speak with both captains and we'll find out who the player of the match is. Starting with the captain of Scotland, that's Richie Barrington. Richie, commiserations. Let's just firstly touch on what a brilliant game of cricket that is, and what, again, for the second consecutive match for your side, a wonderful advert for the associate game. I know you come out on the losing side today, but how good a game was that?
Yeah, look, obviously it was a fantastic game of cricket there to be involved in. A couple of the guys came out and played wonderfully. Some serious hitting there from Karan towards the end, just kept them in it all the way, and unfortunately we couldn't quite close it out. But yeah, look, it was a great game of cricket. As I said, we just didn't quite do enough to close it out.
What about the first innings? You're 156 for 2 after 25. We're talking about 320, 350 on air. Do you feel as though you left a few runs out there, only ending with 296?
Yeah, look, I think it was a sort of pitch where you never quite felt in. It felt like it was enough on offer for the seamers. That you did have to be mindful of a good length ball. And again, credit to them, they brought it back well. We had a couple of good partnerships through the middle there. Charlie Tier played really well, and Finn McCreath as well, getting his first ODI 50. But again, yeah, probably just unfortunately didn't manage to kick those partnerships on for a bit longer to kind of get us to that sort of maybe 320 maybe on another day, and that just gives us a bit of leeway going into that second innings.
You've got a consistent problem, haven't you, with the ball, starting with the ball, particularly Brandon McMullen. He keeps coming back wonderfully well, but you seem to be giving away some loose deliveries at the top. You've been able to put your finger on that. Again, it was a fantastic start, wasn't it? 72 for none after 11 overs for Nepal. You dragged it back very well from there, though.
Yeah, look, I mean, it is an area that we wanted didn't quite happen, but yeah, we know our disciplines weren't quite there from the start today. You know, that was something we set out to do today. We knew we were going to have to be on it from the start with bat and ball, because I say if you let Nepal into the game, they will fight. So yeah, that's an area that we can try and do better at. Come Friday when we take on the Netherlands, we know we're going to have to be. We've been here before as well, so we know we're going to have to, you know, we'll get a chance to recover, reflect on today's game, and as you said there's a few areas that we know we can be a lot better in, so you know we'll look to get that right and come back again strong on Friday.
I have to ask you about that finish. Can't remember a finish like that in my entire life watching cricket. I've done it for 35 years now. And did you know what had happened? Did you feel as though you'd done enough to take it to the super over? I think some of your players were celebrating, and then the next thing you look back at the umpires extending his arms and there's a pitch invasion of hundreds of Nepali fans.
Yeah, I think everyone's a little bit confused there. I think most of us thought we had the wicket and that was it. I think we thought it was going to a super over, but yeah, unfortunately didn't quite work out for us today. Look, we stayed in the fight all the way to the end, but we know we have to be on it to close these games out, and unfortunately didn't manage that today. But I'd say a credit to Nepal again for taking it as deep as they did, and you know it was a fantastic knock by Karan KC to get them over the line.
Outstanding game of cricket. I know you're heartbroken today in terms of the result, but we'll see you through the rest of the series. Always great to chat to you.
Cheers, Lenny.
Okay, that's Richie Barrington, the captain of Scotland. What a game of cricket his side played today. Just coming out of the wrong end. Time to chat to the winning captain. That's the captain of Nepal, Rohit Paudel. Rohit, congratulations. How is your heart rate firstly? Has it calmed down yet?
Yeah, it came down, especially at the last few 10 overs was very crucial, and all the dugout we were very nervous, and yeah, it came in our way.
You're affectionately known as by your fans as the cardiac kids, with good reason. You seem to always be involved in dramatic games. Why are you always involved in such dramatic matches?
I don't have an answer of that, but I think Karan played a gem of an inning, especially the way we got today, and I think from this inning it will give a lot of confidence to the boys that from any situation we can win, and for any total we can change. So yeah, a lot of confidence in the group.
The headlines will go to Karan KC for his efforts with the ball and with the bat, of course they will, but it was a great fight back, wasn't it, the second half of that first innings? Scotland were looking like maybe 340, 350. How did you drag it back so well?
Yeah, absolutely. The way they were playing, first 25 overs were very good, especially the way they batted. It was great. But when we got the opportunity, the way Karan came back, and then the communications were very clear that as much as we can restrict the total, that would be great for us to chase it down. So from that 25 to 30 overs, we targeted to go into dot balls more rather than taking wickets. So that was the plan. And after that, yeah.
Final question. It's the start of the Stuart Law era. It's the highest ever ODI chase in your history. It's your second highest total of all time. How good does that feel to start his era with a win, and is it a sign of things to come for Nepal fans?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the way we chased down today target, it will give a lot of confidence to the boys. And next 3 games, we were targeting next 3 games. We'll take one game at a time, and yeah, we'll stay grounded.
A game I'm never going to forget. I don't think you will either in a hurry. Many congratulations. We'll see you in 2 days' time.
Thank you.
Okay, that's Rohit Paudel, the captain of Nepal. Time for the player of the match presentation. I've got the honoured CEO of Cricket Scotland, Ms. Trudy Limblade, who's going to come up and present the award next to me. Trudy, congratulations on a great hosting job today, and commiserations to your team today. Well, look, plenty of good performances. Special mention for Charlie Tier with his career best of 80. Finlay McCreath also made his career best, and there was good performances with the bat too for Nepal, with Kushal Bertel making 53 and Bim Sharkey making 40. But really, there could only be one player of the match. He took 2 for 43 with the ball. He ended up unbeaten, not out, with 65 off 41 balls, hitting 3 4s and 4 6s. He's known affectionately as the folk hero of cricket in Nepal. The player of the match, it goes to Karan KC. So Karan KC will receive his award from Miss Trudy Limblade, the player of the match presenter, the CEO of Cricket Scotland. And KC will stay with me for a quick chat as well. A remarkable performance. Our thanks to Trudy. KC, come in here to me, mate. Many congratulations. You've been there, you've done it all for cricket in your country's history, but that has to be maybe the most special day of your career.
Yeah, I think it's my routine, like playing this kind of innings, like pressure innings. I really love that. it's all about chances. When you're getting the chance, you have to win the game for your team. I think it's always been special for me.
Coming into this tour, there's always an active social media following of cricket in Nepal. Some were saying, oh, it's time to move past Karan, KC, Sampal, Kami, Dai, and all of the more experienced players. Did you listen to any of that? Did it give you extra motivation, or you just always want to do the best for your team?
I think it's all about like how you take your challenges. I think we are very much an experienced player in this team. We are doing our best to win this team. Playing 10 years continuous for this country, and we are very much experienced, and we always have to play this kind of cricket as well.
Showed a lot of maturity, a lot of experience out there, because it wasn't just the big sixes that we know you can hit. You also were happy to work it around, particularly in that final over. Can you talk to me about that approach?
I think playing around 40-50 balls, it's pretty much easy to taking singles at the end of the last 2 overs. So it's I'm very much confident. I know I can hit a 6, but if we take the single doubles, it will be easy for the another player as well.
What about the wind? You look to really use that to hit to the leg side off the spinners. You picked up, I think, 3 of your 4 sixes on that side.
Yeah, I think as a batsman, I think I have more power. I can easily, cross any boundaries. So I just always target in the big boundaries.
Maybe a special mention for the Nepal fans. I know we're not here in Kathmandu, but today Dundee felt a bit more like Dangadi or somewhere back home in Nepal. That was unbelievable, the support that they gave you.
Yeah, they are always with the heartbeat of Nepal cricket. So it's always feel special whenever they are in the crowd. It feels like home. So thank you all the fans and supporters who came here and supporting from all over Nepal.
AC, that was exceptional today. You're the player of the match. Congratulations. Standavat.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, that's going to wrap up our post-match presentation. It's going to wrap up our coverage today. I need to go and have a long lie down and check my pulse, because that was as exhilarating as you could ever imagine. Nepal taking a win for the ages and getting a crucial 2 points in this ICC Men's Cricket World Cup League 2 table. The good news is we've got 5 more ODIs to come from here in Dundee. I hope it warms up a bit, but apart from that, we can't ask for much more than we had today. From me, Andrew Leonard, from Mel Farrell, for all of the Cricket Club's IMG